Welcome to ZKast, everyone. I'm ZKast from ZK Research, and I'm here at Enterprise Connect AI in Santa Clara. I'm here with Callan Schebella, your
Hi.
Executive VP of Products for Five9.
That's right.
Yeah, and before we get into some content, just a reminder of what Five9 does and what your role there is.
Sure. So Five9 is a large cloud contact center provider and AI provider. Essentially, think of us as providing the overall CX platform on which all of your customer care sort of terminates and interacts. We've got thousands of customers all over the world, and we've been always in the cloud and been around for 20 years now.
Yeah, in fact, you were guys one of the pioneers in the cloud contact center
Absolutely,
space.
yes.
Yeah, now this show, it's called Enterprise Connect AI. It's really the coming together, I think, of the communications technology and AI, right? And so specific to the contact center, this has been a big area of focus for AI really since AI started. In fact,
Sure.
If you look at most people's expectations of what AI is good for, customer experiences, improvements is one of them. So what are you seeing in this area right now?
Yeah, so AI has really, I guess, changed pretty much every aspect of the contact center, from essentially automating conversations entirely, whether they be digital conversations, things like chatbots, SMS, that sort of stuff, all the way through to true IVAs, interactive virtual assistants, so having spoken conversations. But you also have AI in sort of the insights in terms of what's happening inside the contact center environment. You have AI also used in the analysis after the fact of like how agents are performing, things like that. Pretty much every aspect is AI is used.
Yeah, and that's interesting because I think a lot of the focus and the media attention really is on how it helps the agent or virtual assistants. But what you're talking about is actually every aspect of contact center operations, from training, from planning to workforce management, can be touched with AI.
That's right. So if you look at something, just pick one layer within the platform, something like AI Insights. If you look at the era of generative AI, which we're obviously in right now, that kind of capability, the ability to basically take every interaction in the contact center and distill it down to the reason for call, and then cluster those things together to get topics and look at how much impact in the contact center each of those topics has on your overall operation. You really only been able to do that because of AI, and particularly because of generative AI in the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's really been a big advancement. Now, on the topic of AI, you recently announced your Genius AI suite, which you've evolved from, I think, the Genius AI product, right? And so can you talk about what it is now and some use cases for it?
Sure. So essentially, a Genius AI process is a step-by-step process to get value out of artificial intelligence inside the contact center. So it consists of four parts of the process: listening, where you're capturing all the interaction data that's happening on Five9; analyze, where you're actually looking and doing that clustering that I was talking about there to try and get a sense of the reason for these interactions and why they're happening; then tailoring, where we're actually customizing the underlying models by using things like RAG and prompt generation; and then applying, getting some sort of real-world outcome, whether it might be by producing an IVA or a chatbot or an agent assist or a post-call summarization, again powered by conversational AI and generative AI.
So it's really an end-to-end approach to AI.
End-to-end.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Versus maybe just companies that take a product approach where it's here, use it.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly. What we're finding more and more is that people in this particular, in the last couple of years, are looking for a trusted advisor into how to navigate this environment with all these technologies coming out all of the time. And this process gives you that step-by-step, data-driven approach to getting value from AI.
Yeah, I guess that's the best way to ensure you get value, I guess, is to be able to control every aspect of it.
Yes,
right? So,
sure.
Yeah, and I know you've got your CX Summit coming up in Barcelona, I think in November. Can you talk a little bit about what people might see there?
Yeah, so Five9 is obviously a global company, and as such, we have lots and lots of customers in Europe and partners in Europe. More and more Five9 business has been done through partnership over the last few years, and a lot of those are in Europe. So what we're doing at CX Summit Barcelona is essentially rolling out Genius AI process for them, showing them how it can be applied in their local market, in particular the types of channels that they want to use. For example, a lot of European customers are digital first. A lot of European customers, particularly in Iberia, cross-pollinate to Latin America as well. And we see channels like WhatsApp being the dominant channel, messaging being the dominant channel, and obviously voice still there as well. So we're really just rolling that out across all of those.
Yeah, and that's actually been good to see from an analyst perspective. I know the initial wave of cloud communications was really driven in North America. I think other parts of the world were a little late to catch up, but boy, has Europe come roaring back now, huh?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, absolutely.
And I think AI has been a big part of that. It allows them just to do things they couldn't do before. So,
yeah. Europe's also, pretty interesting in terms of the regulation and how they're looking at AI, how they're looking at the ability or the right to be able to talk to a person in some cases, some of the regulations around data sovereignty. There's a lot of issues there that partners want to talk about, so we're there to talk about those.
Frankly, we take a lot of those for granted here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, especially data sovereignty. So, all right, anything else you want to add?
No, although it's great to be at the show. I haven't been to this one before. I think it's the first time.
It is the first one.
West Coast, so good to see. I'm interested to walk the show floor later on and see who's here and talk to them all.
Yeah, all right. Well then, on behalf of Callan Schebella from Five9, I'm ZKast from ZK Research, and thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on the next episode of ZKast. Thanks, Callan.
Thank you.